Good morning, friends. This video is meant for everyone who is interested to know about the corporate sector and the job opportunities and the various aspects of corporate sector jobs in India. Friend, some of us may call it, a corporate sector or a private sector as a profit oriented company or organization. Friends, there is no denying the fact that corporate sector jobs are highly profit centric. All the organizations which are in corporate sectors, they aim at making higher profits and cost effective production. There is hardly any scope for personal development. Everyone or anyone who is willing to work in a corporate sector must be prepared to devote 8 hours shift and should always say no for personal development. There is hardly any scope for personal development because I don't think after 8 hours shift anyone have time to rejuvenate or to do something of his choice. Therefore, the corporate sector scenario in India is very, very bleak. Particularly, the scene is quite bleak and disappointing in India. So far as the Indian condition is concerned, the case of India is particularly very bleak. India is a labor surplus country, so the supply of the labor is always greater than that of the demand. And not only that, besides that, the experienced labors can be replaceable. Therefore, there is hardly any value being given to employees, and more so over in turn the employees also suffers a setback so far as their promotion is concerned. Friends, the problem of the corporate sector is that the companies want more and more profit with less expenses. So in terms of salary also it is minimal, and the working hour is always higher, less 8 hours and at most to 12 hours per shift. The fact that the companies which are so called corporate sectors or the organizations which are called corporate sectors, they appear to be, I mean, just like a fancy dream. But when you start working in it, you will realize that they are always making their organization profit centric. So your salary will be decided on the profit made by the company and the work that you have contributed on it. So long as the company is profitable, you are getting a satisfactory salary. As soon as the company becomes less profitable, your salary goes on declining. Therefore, the challenges of the youth in various sectors, including IT sectors, in the corporate, I mean, world, is that how to stick to the job and how to sustain the challenges of the corporate sector. Sometimes they are fed up because there is hardly any time for them to go for health and fitness. And even when they wish to have, leaves, paid leaves, they don't have any opportunity of paid leaves. They are having limited leaves, and therefore they can't spare time for their personal development as well as their health and hygiene. Therefore they become physically, I mean, inactive, obese, and sometimes they become sick also. So far as the family relations and the family bonding is concerned, if they are working in different, I mean, cities or different countries, there is no chance of family reunion or family get together. So they suffer, the touch with their family, lack of touch with their family, and there is no social interactions. Only they can interact online, which is just a virtual interaction, which has nothing to do with the social growth and integral growth of the society. Therefore, friends, the corporate sector, as it seems to be a fancy job, doesn't really appear like that in a practical shape. When you enter the corporate sector, you will realize the challenges and you will realize the task set upon an individual, and the sustainability of being in the job requires a great, I mean, devotion and a great sacrifice individually as well as on in terms of social and integral get together. So friends, the scenario of the corporate sector in India is quite bleak, dark, and not very optimistic. But even then, the youth have no other option other than going into corporate sector, because there is hardly any government job available for the highly skilled professionals in our country called India. Thank you, sir. Thank you, friends. Have a nice day.